Tonight, we're looking into Missouri and Tennessee laws after the search for Riley Strain has brought up questions about whether he was overserved.
Earlier this week, the Tennessee Alcoholic Beverage Commission says that it plans to investigate if he was overserved at the Luke Bryan bar before he disappeared. ABC 17's Nia Hinson joins us live in studio tonight. Nia, there are two cases where a bar could be liable for overserving someone.
Megan and Lucas, I spoke with two lawyers earlier today who tell me it really depends on the facts of each case, but in general, a bar usually isn't responsible for what happens after a person leaves a bar drunk. Those two exceptions are if a person is under 21 or if they were visibly drunk and were still served.
Generally, if a person goes in, gets intoxicated voluntarily at an establishment, they go out and get hurt themselves, they generally cannot hold the establishment responsible.
Under Missouri law, bars and restaurants are protected if a person hurts themselves or another person after drinking too much. The law does have two instances that could leave a bar at fault. Those include if a person is served under the age of 21 or if they were visibly drunk and were still served.
We're talking about folks who are stumbling, clearly have lost their coordination, are noticeably and visibly intoxicated, not just over the legal limit, but undeniably drunk to the point where their motor skills are impaired.
Stickland tells me the law only works in cases where the business serves alcohol that's meant to be drank there, meaning a person cannot sue a liquor store for overserving them. Haley Harold with Safe Bar Network, who helps train bartenders across the country, including in Columbia, tells me they work to train bartenders on when a person has reached their limit by seeing if they're picking up on social cues.
Getting in someone's personal space, making sexual jokes or comments, grabbing people, touching people, getting too personal.
What if this person has, been bar hopping all day? In that case, is it the prior bar that they were at before, or is it that last bar that they went to that served them that last drink?
I think in that scenario, generally you're going to have more luck against the establishment that served last, because the other establishments, of course, either cut that person off or obviously the person was able to make it somewhere else without causing an injury.
I did also ask Hinckley what a bar legally has to do after finding a person has been overserved. He tells me they don't have to make sure the person has a safe way of leaving. They just have to stop serving them.
All right, thank you, Nia. Tennessee's law is very similar to Missouri's. However, it says that liability does not apply unless the person was served directly by the staff there.